let us try to understand what is time. Time is an illusion of the mind. So, what do I mean by this statement? Time is an illusion of the mind means that whenever mind gets a desire, it creates a dimension called as time so that that desire can take place. For example, let's say I have a desire to eat pizza. So my mind creates a dimension called as time so that that event can take place, that is me eating a pizza. Similarly, let's say my mind has a desire to fall in love with a girl. So my mind creates a dimension called as time so that this desire can take place. Same goes with all the desires. That is, in my previous video I have talked about the 7 chakras, right? So the 7 chakras represent nothing but the energy centers carrying our desire. That is, Sahasrara chakra represents desire to exist, Ajna chakra represents desire to think, Vishuddha chakra represents desire to speak, Anahata chakra represents desire to love, Manipura chakra represents desire for power, then Swadhisthana represents desire for sex, and Mooladhara chakra represents desire for food and sleep. So these desire forces create a dimension called as time so that these desires can take place. Without these desire, time wouldn't exist. Just to give a beautiful story about time, so that you people can understand what time exactly means. I will talk about Shiva and Mahavidya Tripura Sundari. Okay, here it goes. Shiva, the vibrationless consciousness, that is the vibrationless guitar string, when it got the first vibration, when it got the first desire, it created a cute little daughter called as Mahavidya Tripura Sundari or Shodashi. So that cute little daughter told her father, that is the unmanifested universe, to sit in her tea party with her teddy bears. So she created a small table with small chairs, with small teacups and some small teddy bears. And she told her father to sit in one of the chair. So Shiva, the unmanifested universe, sat in that chair and tolerated her. He didn't question her. He just loved her. So he acted like sitting in chair and enjoying. So what did Shodashi do? Shiva's daughter Shodashi, she took a paint box which is full of blue color, and she painted Shiva. His whole body, her father's whole body she painted with blue color. Shiva was tolerant, that is, he did not object because he loved Shodashi so much. So he just tolerated and enjoyed getting painted. So his whole body got painted with blue color. Then what did Shodashi do? After that, Shodashi gave Shiva with some toys, like she gave Shanka, Chakra, Gada, Padma, that is Shanka, Chakra, Gada, Padma. So she gave Shiva with some 4 toys to play with. So now Shiva became Vishnu. That is, that painted Shiva with all the tools, it became Vishnu. Now still Shodashi was not convinced. So what did she do? She thought of creating a fake marriage ceremony just to marry her own father, just for fun, because she was getting bored. So she put some topi, that is one like a what to say, a hat kind of on Shiva, her father, and she also wore some topi, and they both framed a fake marriage ceremony just for fun. Shiva tolerated. It's because he loves his daughter so much. So that is nothing but Lakshmi. So Tripura Sundari represents Lakshmi, the desire. And after that fake marriage ceremony with father and daughter, they played. The next event was ego. Bhrigu Muni came. That is the one with powers. So Bhrigu Muni came to their house and he got angry on Shiva, Vishnu, everyone, that they didn't come for the invited party. So what did Bhrigu Muni do is, he stamped Vishnu or Shiva on the chest. And Vishnu didn't do anything to Bhrigu Muni. He just he just cleaned Bhrigu Muni's feet, during which he killed the ego of Bhrigu Muni. But at that moment, the ego transferred to Lakshmi. That is, Lakshmi got angry on Narayana, that is Vishnu, and she went to planet Earth because she felt embarrassed. That is, her own father, her own husband was kicked on chest by Bhrigu, and her father or husband didn't do anything. That is, he didn't object. He just experienced the insult and didn't do anything about it. But his daughter Shodashi or Lakshmi got insulted, and she came to Mother Earth. Now, what does this story represent? So, what this represents is the desire got mixed with ego, that is doership. So, whenever desire gets mixed with ego, what happens is it creates more dualities. The ego tells that desire is wrong, and sometimes the ego tells desire is good, that both must not happen. And desire itself is not the cause of suffering, the ego attached with desire is the cause of suffering. So, now to bring Lakshmi back, Vishnu or Narayana took the form of Tirupati or Balaji or Shrinivas. So, he took the form of Shrinivas, that is the human form of Vishnu, and came to earth, and Lakshmi was hidden as Padmavati. So, now Vishnu's task is to find Lakshmi, which is in the Padmavati form. That is, now Shrinivas has to find Padmavati. So, in order for that to happen, Shrinivas has to lose his ego. Without losing ego, he cannot find Padmavati. If he tells, I want Padmavati today only, he will never get it. But when Shrinivas loses his ego, it's okay. Even if I don't get Padmavati, it's okay. That time, Shrinivas will get Padmavati. So, what it means is, whenever our consciousness, that is Shiva, loses the interest in desire, that is, when it says, it's okay if I don't get that desire fulfilled, that desire will manifest faster. Because that is the original state of your consciousness, that is Shiva, desireless state of consciousness is the original state, due to which whenever you tell yourself that it's okay if I don't get the desire fulfilled, the desire will get fulfilled faster. So, Lakshmi can be attracted only if you let go. Lakshmi will not be attracted if you feel like you have the right over her. That is, if you feel like you have the right over her, then that time what happens is the desire gets mixed up with ego, and the desire will not take place. So, that is what is going on Mother Earth. That is, Mother Earth is being polluted by ego. Desire is not the cause of duality. The desire attached with ego is the cause of duality. So, because of that, all humans on earth are respawning again and again and again and again as weaker forms of Vishnu. So, we are all Vishnu. Me, you, our friends, our parents, our relatives, we all are Vishnu, trying to find that Lakshmi, trying to fulfill that desire. But that desire is not getting fulfilled because of the ego. Whenever you let go of that ego, Lakshmi will come automatically, and you can fulfill your desire. So, that is why instead of demonizing Shakti, demonizing desire, you have to focus on letting go of the ego. You should not have any desire, that is desire to exist, desire to think, desire to communicate, desire for love, desire for power, desire for sex, desire for food and sleep. No desire must remain in you. That time you can manifest anything. And for this to happen, you have to know the cheat codes, that is cheat codes like Chakras. They are very powerful cheat codes. They are suitable only for humans who are ready to sacrifice their desire, the humans who are ready to transcend, the humans who are ready to see their true self. See, this is not our true self. Whatever you are seeing in this video, right, this Aditya's body, is not the true self of Aditya. The true self of Aditya is Shiva. Everyone's true self is Shiva only. Even your true self is Shiva, the vibrationless consciousness. Just to give a better analogy, if I ask you, what is the original state of a vibration, original state of a guitar string? If I ask you, you would say that the original state of a guitar string is the one in which it is at rest, right? So, the original state of our consciousness is when our consciousness does not vibrate, which does not have desire. When it has desire, it is not the original state, it is the vibrating state. So, now we are in the vibrating state. Now, Aditya is vibrating in front of you, but you are not able to capture that vibration because your five senses are capturing it as a stable form. That is, it is thinking that this is real, the solid objects, the solid skin, solid bones, muscles, solid ground. Your five senses are feeling it as real because it is not capable enough to capture it as vibration. It is only capable capable to capture it as a stable state. That is, since my skin is interacting with ground, it is not able to capture the vibration. It is just able to capture the static state of the vibration, the atoms. Atoms does not exist. Atom is an illusion that your five senses create so that it can perceive the universe. So, If your five senses were capable enough to capture the vibration, then you wouldn't see me. You could have passed through me, you could have touched me, and your finger would have passed through my chest. So what that means is our five senses are like, it's not, very deceptive. It's not a good tool for understanding truth. So yeah, we have come a long way from what is time. So what I mean is, the lesser you vibrate, the slower the time gets. So whenever you find your Lakshmi, that is desire, you have to think it as not mine. That is, if you think Lakshmi is yours, then it will be, then you will respawn again and again, because time is existing in a stronger manner for you. Whenever you feel that you have the right over the desire, when you have that ego over your desire, that time your consciousness vibrates more, due to which you come back in physical realm. But when you lose that ego, right, when you tell it's okay, even if I don't have Lakshmi, it's fine, that time you will be able to manifest everything faster. So, and Bijakshara, since it belongs to astral and causal realm, you can manifest all your desires in a faster manner. And that is why I tell people not to give more importance to astrology and focus more on connecting with the deities who are in the astral and causal realm. Whenever you connect with the deities in the astral and causal realm, you will understand their nature. See, the nature of a deity is not selfish. It does not have ego. It's completely selfless, and they are ready to help you whenever you want. You just have to be selfless enough to take their help. So that is why I don't promote astrology. Astrology might be real, but it is real only for the physical realm. You can bend the astrology of the physical realm easily by connecting with the astral and causal entities. That is why dump the knowledge of astrology in the physical realm and connect with these deities and manifest all your desires easily. Once you manifest all your desires easily, your consciousness will be satisfied and it will vibrate lesser, because it already got its Lakshmi, right? Once your consciousness get its Lakshmi or Padmavati, then it will go back to its original form, that is Vishnu, and Lakshmi, that is daughter Tripura Sundari. So finally, it will go back to the original state, Shiva. So you will become the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, you will become the Tripura Sundari, you will become Shiva. So you have to focus on just one desire. You should not multiply your desires. For example, some people come to earth just to eat pepperoni pizza. So they have to not multiply their desire by thinking that I have other desires also. If they do that, then they'll respawn again. So they have to enjoy that pepperoni pizza like anything, as if it is the only thing that is existing in the entire universe. Or if you have a desire to fall in love with a girl, then you have to only fulfill that desire and not multiply your other desires. If you multiply your other desires because of ego, then you will respawn again. So you have to focus on one desire and make it as your absolute one. You have to find out which is your most wanted desire. Is it belonging to science? Do you want to be a scientist? Or do you want to be a philosopher using your Ajna Chakra? You want to read minds? Or you want to become a good prime minister, president using your Vishuddha Chakra? Or you want to love some girl using your Anahata Chakra? Or you want to make a lot of money like Ambani? Or you want to have sex in the Swadhisthana Chakra? Or you want to eat food from the Muladhara Chakra? You have to find out which is your favorite desire and just focus on that desire and make it as your absolute one. Once you make that as your absolute one, you can escape this reality, because that will be your Lakshmi, that will be your Padmavati. Then you can marry that Padmavati as Shrinivas and finally go back to the form that is Vishnu and Lakshmi, and finally go back to the original form that is Shiva and Tripura Sundari, and finally tell Tripura Sundari a bedtime story and make her sleep and go back to the original state. So this is your pathway to become the vibrationless again, so that the guitar string will stop vibrating. I hope all these metaphors are understandable for you. I don't know how much I make sense. Sometimes I feel I don't make sense at all. So, okay, another thing I want to point out. Where is this vibrationless consciousness? Is it somewhere in a physically different place? No, it is not in a physically different place. The vibrationless consciousness is all around us. That is, it is spread across. You are not able to see it because it's not interacting with you. But it is you. It is now fooled inside the body and mind. Yeah, so that is the thing. It is the original state of your consciousness is all around you. It is not somewhere else. Keep that in mind. Anyways, I hope I have brought some light to your consciousness. Thanks for watching. We'll meet in the next video. Jai Mahakal.